Is that say recording? Yep.
Yep.
What up, everybody? It's the Chord Room. Happy to see everybody.
It's the collab.
It is the collab.
Yep. It's the collab. You said it's the
collab. We just got too many.
Yeah, guys. You know what's crazy? I focused so much on saying collab, I said Chord Room.
So take two.
Yes, I'm Carolina's finest Southern nigga with New York stamps. Honest.
What up, everybody? It's the collab. Happy to be here, man. Happy to see everybody. You know, the gang gets back together minus one person. I'm just saying.
Some people, yeah,
don't know. Some people reschedule.
I've been on my list about that time.
Late.
Saying, yeah,
we got to start. You know what Goody Mob say. One monkey don't stop no show, so we got to keep on moving.
Y'all ain't calling my friend a monkey, I know.
Hey, it's just
it's a stand. It's just a stand. It's a stand.
But how's everybody doing? Everybody good, man? Everybody great?
Good. It seems like it's just been so long since I've laid eyes on y'all in this setting.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, by the way, that's Tay.
Hi.
Oh, that's Walt, by the way. The illest artist in the game, I'm just saying.
Walt Disney.
And that super heavyweight producer Trim. I am Tino the Great. And we're missing Jay Sheree. Just saying, I'm sure she'll pop up at any time. Just whenever she pops up on the Zoom, I'll just click her in. Just saying. Yep. But anyway, happy to see everybody here. Listen, we about to get it popping. It's about to get real spicy. Real spicy on this collab episode. We're doing the chip challenge. What's the name of this chip again? PK? Okay, I don't know.
Something like this. There you go. That's what you can do. There you go.
Baby Pappy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Damn, I know. Listen, I know. I'm sure some other people are doing it, and Tay said, Black people don't do challenges like this. But you know what? We're going to try it out, man. Because the person who's not here actually introduced this chip challenge, but she's not here right now. So
Nah,
I'm saying.
It's not for the dog. Y'all, it's not for the dog.
I'm just saying. I'm just stating facts.
Not for the Dog Water to Wine podcast co-host.
We got Walt right here, so it's all good.
She don't volunteer me for this. She not here.
Let me just explain the rules and regulations before y'all dog my friend.
But hold on. We gonna wait a little bit because we can still talk about the new J. Cole. I know
hot. Yes.
That's the one thing about J. Cole. Shout out to J. Cole, man. I know you're gonna be listening, so shout out to you, man. I'm just saying. J. Cole don't look like he listens to anything, so it's whatever. I'm just saying. I'm speaking him into existence. But one thing about J. Cole, when he drops, the internet is on fire. It's like I feel like if I had to visualize what it looked like when a J. Cole album drops, it's like everybody's just running around in a frantic, like they just running around their living room just going crazy. Like J. Cole, oh my God, J. Cole. Like when that, let me tell you, I think when that song Interlude came out.
Yep.
I think it was at like 2 million views in like an hour.
That's crazy.
Probably less than that. But J. Cole when he drops, he's on fire. So what do you think about
Kendrick?
Yeah, Kendrick
like that.
Yeah. Kendrick.
Yeah.
I think Drake too, but anyway.
Okay.
What y'all think about the album though?
I personally usually don't listen to rap, but when I do, it is on the lines of the Kendrick, J. Cole. I might, it just depends. When I'm working out, anything can go. But I listen to the whole entire album, as I do all of his albums, because I really like that he gives me 90s, 2000 feels. He gives me intellect. He gives me you know, just it's a difference between today's rap where you have to mention Percocets, you have to mention drugs, you have to mention shooting. But a lot of his songs just make me feel. Pride is the Devil was my favorite. That was the one that really stuck with me. It just makes me feel like, you know, he thinks about the things that he's going to say. He's a thinker. His thought process is always about embodying good things and putting out good things in the atmosphere. A lot of times he might just, you know, just be shooting a breeze. But I feel like Black Simba is one of the greatest to ever do it, well beyond his time. And I think this album is just slowly catapulting him to being one of the greatest to ever do it. That's just my personal opinion.
That's a big statement.
It does not reflect the views.
No. Listen.
But I just feel like that because I am one of those, like I always mention, I always pay homage. Outkast is one of my favorite. A lot of their songs might be seen as, you know, goofy, or a lot of their songs in their era, it was brand spanking new. So people didn't understand when Outkast came out and actually made you listen and made you think that was kind of changing rap all over again. It happened before.
They're still relevant, by the way. Still relevant.
But J. Cole is trying to deter us back to the point of where we're thinking and where we're listening and where we're not just focusing on the beat. A lot of songs are popular because they're catchy. A lot of songs are popular because of the beat. A lot of songs are just going with the flow because that's what's current right now. To talk about twerking, to talk about shooting, to talk about being high, to talk about not taking care of your kids, to talk about women being bitches and hoes. Excuse my French. But that's just, I mean, that's what you hear. So him catapulting us back into the point of listening and thinking and having our own minds and not conforming. That's why I say that he is slowly climbing to being one of the greatest to ever do it.
I mean, I agree. I hear you.
It's hard to tell with you sometimes, but my opinion is still my opinion, so it doesn't, you know.
So what you think? Well, tell me. You know, you still in your 20s, right?
Yeah,
in your 20s. What is J. Cole to you? Like, what is this album? What did this album do to you?
I feel like it was the timing of it, as far as like what, you know, post-COVID. I feel like a lot of people are going through a lot since last year and this year. And I feel like he put like a lot of good positive messages in it. So my favorite song on there is My Life. I really like that song. Basically talking about, you know, his struggle. I like that he had what's the name of the artist?
Morray and Lil Baby.
Yeah,
Morray in 21. He had Morray in 21.
Oh no, yeah,
exactly. Morray in 21
on there. And 21 killed it with his verse.
Yes, he did.
Oh, hey, 21.
Yeah, exactly. His verse. And I feel like, you know, the song just talking about, you know, his struggle, like what he was going through, and, you know, his path, and it's, you know, whatever your life is, everybody has their struggle. Like everybody going through whatever they're going through, because, you know, it's your life. So you take charge of it and do what you gotta do with it. So, but I really like, well, as far as what J. Cole is, just like Tay said, top rapper out next to Kendrick. I think Kendrick.
So
Kendrick and Cole, it usually be switching. Right. And, you know, before them, you know, for me, you know, before Kanye kind of went off a little bit after album 3 or 4, but, you know, like, I put them in that high respect. Whatever they drop, I'm listening to it. I'm bumping it.
Listen, I want to come back to Walt, man, because I got a couple of questions, man, before we after Trem goes. I got a question for you. But what, Trem? What is J. Cole to you? What is this album?
This album is dope, man. Still giving it some listens too, man. It's gonna have some time to marinate up in there with me with the other ones. But yeah, so far I like it, man. It's definitely a hot album, but just still giving my time to just go through and marinate and go through the tracks. That's what I usually do with his stuff anyways. Right. But my track on there, just like what Walt said, My Life was like one of my favorites on there, man, because that was just like they killed that. With Morray singing it on the chorus, and you ain't expecting to be on there, and then 21 coming in there, so that was definitely dope. But Pride is the Devil is another one, and then of of course, Interlude, Amari, and Let Go of My Hand. Definitely. So yes, sir.
Yeah, this album. What I like about it, it feels like Cole is at their necks.
Yep.
He ain't playing no games, man. Like, this is where he was in the beginning, but he's like, now he's grown, right? So it's like, it's not really, I think I heard him say this, he was like, it's not a competition to him anymore. But at the same time, it's more competition about what he can do versus what, he can do against people. He know he's greatest. He already know he's cemented in this game. If he's going tomorrow, he knows the catalog's gonna be considered one of the best catalogs ever. That he knows that. So I think now he's trying to prove pretty much he's competing with himself, but at the same time, he's also putting pressure on Kendrick and Drake, which I mean, anyway. I ain't gonna talk about Drake. But I definitely think he's there to put pressure on all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Clint, is Cola MC or rapper or
come on, stop it.
Or rapper? Is he artist or rapper? I'm just saying, the MC or just the artist.
Y'all not gonna start this. Y'all not gonna start this tonight.
Nah, we're not doing.
Y'all not gonna do it.
We're not doing that. But I definitely want to ask Walt this because he's the youngest out of the crew. So let's say, because I know you mentioned Kanye, right? So let's say that well, let me ask you this: does writing the songs matter to you? Like, if an artist writes their own song, does that put them in a different, does that matter to you?
Yeah, like, you write your own lyrics, like, and produce, like, writing your own lyrics and producing your own stuff. I feel like that is big. Like, if you for real doing that, like, on your own, I'm not saying that every single track and all your best tracks, but if you do a good amount of your own writing and mixing, I definitely do that.
Right. So when you
take that into talent. So
Kanye use a lot of ghostwriters. Like, ain't even like a little bit. Like, he used a lot of ghostwriters. Like,
and not to mention Kanye is the sample king. Like, he took every song that he does, it has an origin.
Now listen,
he sampled Curtis Mayfield like a mug.
Yeah, he did. But I'm not gonna knock him on the sampler because that's hip hop, right? Hip hop we sample, but that pen, it can't be somebody else's pen. Like, and I was so heartbroken when I heard that he used ghostwriters.
A lot of people looked up to Kanye, especially including Cole.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he was mad when he heard.
Oh yeah.
J. Cole was mad when he heard about Kanye using these ghostwriters. From what I remember,
he had to come up with a single of it. That's what he came up with. False Prophets. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He came up with False Prophets with it.
Oh my gosh.
He was pissed. He was pissed because his first album was Sideline Story, totally inspired by Kanye. He even said it in the tracks that how he listened to Kanye like 24/7, and that's how he came up with that single off of that album. He listened to the workout. He listened to the workout plan. That's why he came up with the first single off.
That's right.
Album.
That's right.
That's how he came up with it.
That's right.
That sample. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's how he came up with it.
Just think about it. I'm thinking like a woman. So bear with me. Just think about, like, if you have a woman, you guys probably don't get love letters or didn't get love letters like that. Or if you did,
I did.
They were special to you.
I did.
The love of your life. Right, just a 4-page letter, like Aaliyah said, sing it, and it
front
sounds
and back.
like that.
Front and back,
and it smells like her perfume, and she seals it with a kiss, and it's like a drawing on the front, and it's a special envelope and a special paper. Imagine if somebody gave you that, and you reading it, and all these years you're thinking, oh my God, this is the only person that's done that for me. And then you found out that those were not her words.
Oh.
Those were her best friend's words. So you're questioning everything that you ever thought about this woman because those were not her words. That's the same thing that I felt about Kanye. When I found out that J. Cole, when his last album or the album before the last, he had a whole album by himself with no features.
Mm-hmm.
With no features.
Oh, it's my J. Cole?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was Cold World, if I'm not mistaken.
J. Cole don't like people. He don't like having other people on his albums.
That's why this one was a surprise because he usually doesn't have features on his albums. So this one, that's why this one is like
that
a big
means a
surprise.
lot to me, and that's why I always say, like, I'm not a rap guru. Like, Walt is the rap guru, Kenneth is the producer, and you are a rap head. Period. So I'm like a baby in all of this. So when I do listen to rap, it's meaningful rap. It's not like, slapper with a, whatever. I can't even think. I can't even tell you right now because it's so much going. I'm still listening to Idlewild. I'm still listening to.
Wow, she took it there. You gotta throw some of that. You gotta throw some of that. Aquemini or ATLiens up in there.
Yes, I'm still listening to. I was listening to Oomp Camp Productions the other day. I'm like still listening to rap that makes me feel like there was time invested into writing, that there was time invested into making it. So that's how I feel about J. Cole. That's how I feel about Kendrick. That's how I feel. Even with Drake. Drake got to give me a little something. Lil Wayne. Even though sometimes he does rap about stupid stuff, Lil Wayne is from the head. He from the hip. Okay? It's like, when I found out Lil Wayne don't write, he does not have anything written down. It's like all from his mind. It's like genius.
Hold. That's a good thing you said, because I'm going to say this about some of y'all rappers. I mean, we don't normally talk about rap on the show, but listen, y'all got to stop not writing stuff. Because things like, because they just broke ground on the first hip hop museum this weekend.
Right. You have nothing
this week, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you say stuff like, oh man, I don't write, like now that's a piece of art that's not going to be able to be in a museum somewhere or be shared. Or these days, you making money on NFTs, you can take whatever, you wrote and make an NFT and sell it for millions of dollars.
If you ever need it. Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all got to stop not writing stuff. Like, I think that's cool. Like now, if you can't write, like look like if you were literally like you can't write, I understand. Like you just
it's a new time. So it's like those things are in the days of old. So back then it wasn't like as prevalent as it is now because everything is so technological. Everything is like you could pull it up. And so I can't physically touch what you don't have. So I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, it's art. It's art. And it's only two rappers that I remember that started this. And that's Big and Jay. Now, the reason why they did that is because they were when they started rapping, they were street hustlers, right? So when you out there, selling drugs, you just can't be sitting there writing stuff on paper. You got to memorize everything. You know what I mean? Like you got to memorize, and then you memorize it so much all day, it becomes an exercise. Like you just now is natural, So they used to do that because of that, but these rappers, I don't know. I just feel like they may not know how to they might not know how to write. Right?
But it's a skill though. You still gotta refine it. Like anything. Like you gotta refine it. Like J. Cole was talking about, he put himself through drills. Like he did an interview. I don't know if y'all saw those freestyles he did, because that's what a lot of cats do. They freestyle and they put it out before they drop their album. But he was talking about he put himself through like a bunch of drills. He always works on his ability to rap. And I don't know if a lot of cats do that.
It's very true.
And Jay-Z was talking about that too. I mean, that's why he signed. He was like, this dude know this kid about to be, and then look at him now.
Like how long do you want to be the best? Like, if you really do make an art and a craft and a obligation behind your gifts, you know what I'm saying? Like that means so much more than just somebody who wants to continue the lifestyle.
Hey, but one thing I may not know, J. Cole, Jay-Z turned down J. Cole one time. The first time he ever met Jay-Z?
Yeah, because it was outside of a studio, right?
Outside of a studio, right.
Yeah.
And he did not sign him until a person that knew Jay brought him to him. Now,
wait, a person that knew which one? Which Jay? J. Cole or Jay-Z?
A person that
you can't
knew,
say Jay.
No, it's actually, I meant to say Jay-Z, but it's two people. There's a person that knew J. Cole that was close to another person that knew Jay-Z. And here's one thing, and we can move on if y'all want. But I want y'all to understand that J. Cole is a great example of speaking things into existence, right? You think about this. The first time that he met Jay-Z, he didn't get that deal.
Right.
But he knew one day he was going to meet Jay before he met him the first time. He knew he wanted to be signed to Roc Nation the first time he saw Jay-Z. The first time he met him, he didn't get the deal. It took somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody to get him to Jay-Z. Now, he never say like he's spoken in existence so much that it had no choice but to happen. Whether it was directly through Jay or indirectly.
I guess I can hear. I feel what you're talking about, what you're saying, because that's why I always say, like, not bad for a CFO.
Stupid.
Hey, that's what I was considered as until I had to continue to prove myself.
Now you got another album coming out this year. It'd be two, man. I'm just saying. Well, EP and an album.
Yeah.
They say life and death lies in the power of the tongue. You speak life, you get life.
That's what I'm saying. If you know, like I already know I got two of the biggest podcasts in the world. I already know it.
That's how you do it.
Yeah. I already know it. Somebody told me not to have two podcasts. I already knew I had the biggest podcasts in my brain already.
Somebody was also saying, "You're trying to change me."
Yeah.
But that's not either here or there.
But that is what it is. Like, you got you stay focused, keep on speaking what you speak into existence, so that way it comes to fruition. You know what I'm saying? J. Cole is a good example of that.
Word. He said in one of the songs too. He said, if you're not aiming high, you're aiming too low. If you're not shooting high, you're not going for it. So go for it.
Believe in God and believe in yourself.
Yes, sir.
Got to.
That's it. Everybody else is just an audience in the crowd waiting for you to fall. Everybody else waiting for you to fall so they can laugh and blog about you and do all of that. Stay consistent. Believe in God. Believe in yourself. That's it.
Period.